Today we'll be taking a look at Walt Disney's Math Adventures with Mickey for the TRS-80 color computer.
Walt Disney Personal Computer Software presents Math Adventures with Mickey. And now, problem solving with Mickey.
This must be the place. The letter says it's the only castle in town.
Oh, I hope Mickey knows what he's getting into. You see, Mickey has been hired to manage the old Castle Hotel. But what he doesn't know is that the owner of the old castle is...
What's that?
Do you have a reservation?
I'm not a guest. I'm the new manager.
Oh, my new manager. You'd better be a good one. This place is filled with problems.
Problems?
Lots of problems, and you must solve them. Or till you fail.
What?
Your room is in the tower. Good night.
What a peculiar place. I could have sworn there was a suit of armor by this lamp table before.
The next morning, the old castle didn't seem quite so scary to Mickey.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I haven't had clean towels in 3 days.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll take care of that.
Yes, and I hope there's enough breakfast for everybody. Last night they ran out of food before I could say pass the potatoes.
If this keeps up, I'm checking out.
Poor Mickey. He needed help. And he knew just who to call.
Don't worry, Mickey. I'll leave right now.
Meanwhile, after breakfast, Mickey talked to Mrs. Bunty, the housekeeper, about the towels.
Well, there never seems to be enough towels. And why? That's the question.
Well, Mickey could see she wasn't asking the right question. The first step he told her in solving any problem is to ask yourself, what question must I answer?
How many towels do I need?
Well, good for Mrs. Bundy.
What is the first step in solving a problem?
And the second step, Mickey told her, is to ask yourself, what facts do I already know?
Well, I know that each guest needs 12 clean towels every week.
What is the second step in solving a problem?
And I know that if every room were taken, we'd have 36 guests.
Mickey wrote it all down. 36 guests and 12 towels each.
Now you're ready for the third step. What math do I use?
What's the third step in solving a problem?
Well, if one guest needs 12 towels a week, 36 guests need 36 times as many. Why, you'd multiply 36 times 12, or 432 towels.
Good for Mrs. Bundy.
That is the armor. It must be a ghost. It was hiding in that doorway listening to you.
That suit of armor sure gets around, thought Mickey. Then, from the kitchen. Oh. When they arrived, they found Minnie already there, and she was trying to help a very unhappy cook.
You see, Mr. Cook, one pie is enough for only 8 people.
Oh. Then how do I know how many pies to cook for 23 people?
Good. That's the first step. You've asked the right question.
What was the cook's question?
Now for the second step. What facts do I already know?
Well, I know that one pie will serve 8 people.
What facts does the cook already know?
And I know I have to serve 23 people.
Right. So how many groups of 8 are there in 23?
Step by step, the cook was solving the problem. Step 1, the right question. Step 2, the facts. Step 3, what math to use.
What math operation should the cook use?
Why, to find out how many groups of 8 are in 23, you divide. 23 by... Aha! There are 2 groups of 8 and 23, so that's 2 pies I have to cook.
But what about the remainder? If you make only 2 pies, 7 people won't get any.
How can the cook best solve his problem?
Oh, I gotta have another pie for them. Those people will eat 7 of the pieces out of the 3rd pie. Hey, that's 1 piece left over. I will eat that piece.
Who's that?
Oh, that's the owner, Minnie. Have you ever seen him, Mr. Cook?
No. It's bad enough to just listen to him. Now, there is still one problem to solve. The Wednesday problem.
Oh. What's the Wednesday problem? Oh, I'll show you. It's such a hard problem, nobody can figure it out. And if we don't, the hotel will close down and we'll lose our jobs.
Well, Mrs. Bundy and the cook explained that guests are always checking in and checking out, so they never know how many guests to expect. And Wednesday, they said, will be impossible to figure out.
You see, today is Monday, and we have 23 guests. Tomorrow, 5 are leaving, and 6 new guests are arriving. And Wednesday, 4 more will come.
So, how many guests will we have on Wednesday? Oh, it's impossible to figure out.
Not if you do it one step at a time.
Planet Finny. I'm gonna look for that disappearing suit of armor.
All right.
Step 1 is, what question must I ask? What question should they ask?
Watch. It's easy. Now you know what question you must answer, right? Oh, yes. It's how many guests will we have on Wednesday? Now, what are the facts?
We have 23 guests now. Tomorrow, 5 are leaving and 6 are coming. And 4 more are coming on Wednesday.
Right. Well, the next step is, what math do I use?
Step 3 is, what math do I use? What math should they use?
Well, if people leave, you subtract them. And if they arrive, you add them.
Good. Now we can compute. Well, if 5 are leaving tomorrow, you should subtract 5 from 23. Good. That leaves 18.
Then 6 more are coming tomorrow, so you have to add 6 people.
Right. 18 plus 6 equals 24. Now, what happens Wednesday?
If 4 more people are coming on Wednesday, what will be the total number of people in the hotel?
Oh, why, you just add the 4 more people coming on Wednesday, and you have,
28 people on Wednesday. Wonderful.
But there is one last step every problem solver must use. You must always ask yourself, is my answer reasonable and is it correct?
Well, it's reasonable because more guests are coming than leaving. And 28 is more than the 23 you started with.
And it's correct because I'm very good at arithmetic.
After you have solved a problem, what question should you ask yourself?
Oh, that suit of armor has stolen our poster, and its helmet has fallen off.
Meanwhile, Mickey had found a secret passageway between the walls of the castle.
Now I know how that suit of armor got around so fast.
Mickey saw that it led to the hotel lobby, and there, kneeling by the great staircase, was the suit of armor. As Mickey watched, the ghostly suit of armor began writing something on the steps.
Hello. I'm sorry I scared everybody. See, a microphone. I only talk that way so people would think I was important.
But why did you hide in the armor?
I was ashamed that I couldn't solve all the problems that came up when I opened the hotel. So then I hired Mickey.
Oh, never be ashamed that you don't know something. Everyone had to learn it once.
Sure, if you don't know something, just ask for help. Besides, solving problems is easy.
Oh, it is now. See, I wrote each problem-solving step on a separate step. Then, if I forget the steps, I'll just look at all the steps. Hooray! Why, any of us can solve problems now, but I hope you and Minnie will stay on as managers. You're both wonderful. Why, now I can start a whole chain of hotels. Let the problems come. Why, all we have to do from now on is
Watch our steps.
Why, I'll open 2 hotels a year. In 5 years, that would be... Let's see now. The first step is to...
Figure out what question to ask, and that is...
How many hotels would you have if you started with this one and added a couple of little M's, and then, oh, there are a couple of properties.
What are the 3 steps in solving a problem?